When plans change, I have to be adaptable. Apparently. Hello and welcome to my channel, The Danish Readaholic. My name is Silka and today I will be talking about Orilium. Yay! So, I will be going through the prompts from April and how well I did, and then I will be talking about the prompts for this month and telling you what I will be reading. I was actually planning on filming this tomorrow morning, like Saturday morning, because I had a couple of hours before I have to go do shit. But then my cousin texted me and she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I know what you're gonna ask me." And then she asked the exact question that I knew she was gonna ask. She was like, "Do you want to go out?" And I was like, hell yes. So I'm going out, so tomorrow morning, not gonna work for me. So we're filming now in my cute PJs. I mean, honestly, isn't it adorable? I have matching pants and fairy loot socks. Anyways, let me just find the prompts from spring and see how well I did. I know that there is one prompt that I still haven't done, and I know that there is also one prompt that is kind of iffy if I completed it or not. I counted, but maybe some people wouldn't. So I still have one prompt left to do, and I think I will be adding another book or seeing if one of the books that I'm supposed to read this month anyways can fit for that prompt. I'm doing the Necromancer in case some of you have forgotten. Like, I know that a lot of people do these, so it's hard to keep track on what everybody's doing. I am doing Necromancer, which is stupid because so many books, like it's 8 books, but it is what it is. So we have Shapeshifting, form Wolf. Wolf on the cover, in the title, or in the author's name. I did Ice Wolves. Animal Studies, Heads and Tails. Flip a coin, Heads nonfiction, Tails fiction. For that I got nonfiction, and I read Liv og Død, which is Life and Death. It was a medical examiner. Then we have Inscription, Glyph, Flight. Book from your top shelf. I did Heartstopper Volume 1. Spells and Incantations. Spell Magic Missiles. Target length 389 to 415. This is the one where I kind of bent the rules a little bit because I did Spectrum, and if I remember correctly, Spectrum is 388, so I'm just below. But I decided to be nice to myself and kind of count it anyways. Then we have Conjuration, Spirit Binding Spell. Book recommended by a friend. I did Visitkort, which was recommended to me by my best friend Daniel. Then we did Restoration, Occult Cures, Close Your Eyes, Shuffle and Point. I got Snot Girl, and I've read that. Then we have Lore, The Legends of Hiiya, a book with a map, and that is the one that I haven't completed for some reason, which was probably the easiest one. So I'm gonna complete it this month, and maybe, let me just check, because these two I haven't picked for anything. Do any of them have a map? This does not have a map. Oh no, do I need to pick another book? Do I need to add another book? Does this have a map? It doesn't have a map. Please have a map. Shit. Okay, so these does not have maps. For book with a map, I'm gonna read Princess of Souls by Alexander Christo. So that is now added to this monthly TBR. I was supposed to complete the prompt in spring, but we're doing it now. Am I going to read it before the other ones? I don't know, but I am going to read it. So this will be added to my TBR. We're going to put it here. The final prompt from spring was Demonology Type Impersonators, book compared to your favorite, and I read Violet Made of Thorns. I don't remember which book it was compared to, but I do remember that it was compared to something. So here, this time around, for the autumn equinox, I think it's called, we have the grades as well. And first up, we have Animal Studies. I need the grade O, and that is Introduction to Domestic Creatures, and that is a pet pick. I was debating getting my parents' dog to pick, but it's just too much of a mess, and like I didn't have time to go there. So instead, I am using the one that G did on her Instagram. So I'm gonna screen record, and then I'm gonna do that now. Book roast. Isn't that what you call book roast? There we go. Pet pick. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna say, this is book 1, 2, because I'm being kind to myself. 3, 4. Momo Usus. Or Mumu. Is it Mumu or is it Momo? Mumu. I'm picking Seuss because I can say the name. Okay, so we're not. Seuss pick. Come on, come on. I don't know what I'm rooting for. Probably 1 or 2. But it's probably going to be 3 or 4 if I know my luck. 2! It's going to be Divine Rivals. It was already on my TBR, so I'm very happy with that. So next up we have Spells and Incantations, and for this I need both O and Q, but the O prompt, or the O course focus, is Charm Short Trip, and that is to read a manga, comic, or graphic novel. And for this I have picked Rat Queens because it seems really cool, and I think it's the shortest one I have, and I need that in my life currently. So then we have Q, still for Spells and Incantations, and that is Incantation Black Flame, and the prompt is to read a book with a black cover or fire on the cover. For that I went with Blood Air. No, that's the first one. Red Tigress, because it has flames in the back. If it isn't flames, then shut up, because I feel like it's flames. It is flames, because there's flames on the back and everything. It must be flames. So I'm doing this. Then we have Conjuration, and for Conjuration I need both O, Q, and D. So all of the grades. And first for O we have Ghostly Etiquette, and that is to read a court or royal book. And for that I have gone with Winterkeep, which I have actually already started. I'm not that far. I listened to it as an audio, and I think I'm going to start it over because I wasn't paying attention. I'm doing Winterkeep for that, and I'm excited. Then we have Q, still for Conjuration, and that is Spirit Communications, and that is a book inspired or set in a different culture or country than yours. Where is it? There we go. For that I'm doing She Gets the Girl, because it seems that this takes place in the US, and that is a different country from me. I'm pretty sure that it is set in the US. If not, then it's probably set in England, and that is also a different country from mine, so it counts. Maybe not a different culture, but I mean, I need to read this ASAP. So, and finally we have D for Conjuration Free Spirit, and that is to read an indie or self-published book. I may be cheating a little bit because I do believe, well, I know because I have this edition, but I believe that this was first published independently, but then has been picked up by a publisher. So my edition is not an independently published book, but I'm gonna pick it anyways, and that is Legends and Latte by Travis Baldry, and I'm excited to read it, honestly. So that is why I'm kind of bending the rules a little bit and picking this. Then I have Restoration. I need the grade O, and the course focus is Induced Sleep, and that is why I need to start a book before bed, so I can't really show you what I will be reading for that. Probably one of these. I think I can like combine them or double up when it's not a book prompt. If not, then something else. I don't know. I'll read something else. And finally, we have Demonology, and for that I also need the grade O, and that is Introduction to Low-Level Demons, and that is to read the first book you see on Instagram or Goodreads. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to screen record again, then I'm going to go to both Instagram and Goodreads, and then I'm going to pick between the two, just because. So let's start off with Goodreads. The first book that I own is the Contender. Oh, that's okay. So the first one that came up on Goodreads was Once Upon a Broken Heart. So that is a contender. Let's see what Instagram has in store for us. You know what? Since I came across this from Book of Your Dreams, which is an amazing picture, by the way, I am just going to pick a book that I have that is on this picture because there were so many. So I am gonna be doing this because I've only heard good things about it and I honestly need to get on with it. So this will be added to my TBR. This is my Orilium TBR. This is my August TBR. So that's actually only like, you know, a shit ton. I'm actually super excited. I've already started reading a little bit this month and it feels good getting back into it. So yay me. But as I said, I know that I'm really busy this month, so I don't really have high hopes for myself, but we can do it. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment telling me what you will be reading for Orilium if you're participating, and also what career path have you chosen? I am very interested to know. Do I have any fellow necromancers that have decided to kill themselves this month? If you just want to let me know that you're here but don't know what to comment, you can always leave a green heart. If you like this video, please hit the like icon, and if you want to see more of my bookish content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It will mean the world to me. And until I see you next time, bye!